Hello everybody, this is Dragon Age Inquisition, Abyssal High Dragon boss fight. Now this will be the first commentated dragon because it took me 13 minutes to beat, not like the others, it took me a lot less. This is for several reasons. One, I didn't come prepared for this fight. I just summoned the dragon and started fighting. And I have a good stuff though with a corrupting rune, I think it is. Yes, I had a corrupting rune, and I'm doing decent damage, but this proved to be a lot more difficult. This dragon is level 14, I think. Yeah, 14, and I was 13 at the time, I think. So one level inferior is not a big deal. These dragons don't really matter in their tactics. They are all kind of the same. Some of them are more difficult than others, of course, and some of them do some different shit, as you will find out in the next bosses. But this one is really. It's really like the others you've seen. He doesn't fly a lot. He just remains on the ground. He sometimes runs away, like now, to throw some bombs, some fire breath at me, which I counter with my skill that can counter projectiles with the Night Enchanter. I'm loving this class actually. I know it's overpowered, but really I'm loving this class. It's just amazing, and I'm just gonna try to run the dragon solo because really it's not a big deal. This nightmare difficulty. My main attack can lower the barriers and the guards a lot faster than any other damage that I do. Look at that, doing some criticals there for over 2000. And this boss has a lot of HP. I think it has. Let me check it out. Over 135,000 HP. So yeah, he's resistant to fire and he's weak to cold. And I didn't have the stuff. I mean, I'm shooting cold when I shoot it, but when I use my sword, my spectral sword or whatever its name is, I don't really remember now. The damage is equivalent for the corrupting rune. So yeah. So I wanted to talk a little about the game now that I can. I'm really loving this game. I'm having so much fun with this game, and I was hesitant at everything actually, at all the beginning of the game, the announcement. After Dragon Age 2, I was really hesitant of what BioWare could do with Dragon Age, but they proved themselves that can be back into what Dragon Age, into what BioWare once was, right? That's why they won the Game of the Year. That I think they really deserved it. This game is beautiful. It's really fun. It's full of side quests. The story is incredible. The characters are amazing. Really, it's just it deserves. Although in my little heart I would have given it to Dark Souls maybe, but after playing this, after having so much fun, and this is the first playthrough, so I'm going to be doing a lot of playthroughs, and I'm going to be doing a solo, or trying to be a full solo playthrough against all bosses. So I don't know how the hell I'm going to do that, or with which class, but it's not going to be a mage again, so whatever. If you see my HP, you see that I'm regaining barrier, right? But if you see below, you see that I have a guard, like if I were a tank. If you're wondering why this is, it's because I upgraded my armor with a Faith Touch element that I grabbed somewhere, I don't remember where, that basically does, when I get hit, when some enemy hits me, I gain 3 guard per hit. But because the dragon hits me so fucking hard, I gain like half the guard in one hit, or like sometimes all the guard in one hit. So at this point, with this armor, with gaining guard on top of health and on top of guard gaining barrier, I'm almost invincible. Really, I'm almost immortal. I could solo the entire game with some difficulties. The more difficult parts are not the dragons, though it may sound weird. They are the fun fight, of course, but they're not the dragons. They are the top of the elites. When I have 2 or 3 elites and a lot of mages and rogues that backstab me, and I really struggle to get a solo when I have too much damage going on my character. When there is too much hitting me at the same time, I struggle anyway. So I'm not really that immortal. I just have to play intelligent in those situations. But I usually play with my party. I only do the dragon solo because I want to hear the character bouncer between them and enjoy the game with the party I selected. So the dragon is about to go down, although I already used the Rift special focus attack. What more can I say? I really love this game. I gave it a little to no credit when it was in the early stages of development, but really after having so much fun and still having so much fun with this game, I can only say that I can only recommend it. Like, guys, if you like RPGs, even if you don't like RPGs, you can begin liking RPGs with this game, because it's really, and let's not go around throwing flowers at BioWare, right? Because even though this game is so beautiful in every aspect, there has some flaws. There is some flaws there. And although I already mentioned some, I'm gonna mention the others. First of all, though the dragons are fun to fight, they are not what they could have been. I mean, I'm going to make a comparison because it's gonna allow me to talk a lot less about the point that I want to make. Now, I don't know if any of you guys play Dragon's Dogma, but Dragon's Dogma has the perfect dragons in a video game in the latest years. The dragons spoke in Latin, which was weird. They could cast spells, high-level spells, that could wreck your party. They even have a roar, like the scream, that could instantly kill all of the party members that were like on the front of the roar, on the front of the mouth. And it was incredible, really. You could climb in the dragon and you could stab it. The fights were incredible, and if you took too long to kill it, because the dragon had weak points, which most likely was around his heart, like you had to attack his chest. So if you flew away, you could bring him down with arrows, but if you took too long, the dragon just leaves, and then you have to find it again later, I guess, because he leaves. And I think Dragon Dogma gets it absolutely right, how a dragon fight should be. It should be incredibly difficult, even in high levels. It should be tactical, it should be frenetic, and it should be, and the dragons were smart. They cast spells, they protected themselves, they knew what they were doing. So here they are like treated like animals, like if there were another animal, like a cow or whatever, a giant cow. So, but anyway, I think Dragon's Dogma should be a great, or should have been a great beginning for how to start dealing with dragons. I hope the Dragon Age has this kind of dragons, smarter dragons, the real bosses. They should be the real bosses of the game. They should never be able. I should never be able to solo them with any character. They should be a party thing and a really strategy pause system party thing. So that's the only complaint I have with the dragons. With the combat system, I already made a video. You can check it out if you want. Minor complaints about the combat system, not really a big deal. The Knight Enchanter is a little overpowered. Maybe he could get a little nerfed, but whatever. I mean, if you like being overpowered, maybe you like it. And he's not overpowered in any situation. So, but the barrier thing could need a little nerf maybe. And really, like nothing else. I mean, the game really surprised me. It's a huge game. So much to do. I'm 60 hours in, and then I'm not even, I think, 3/4 into the game. So really amazing game. So this battle is about to go down. The next dragon, I think, is named Beansummer, or it's not in order, guys. I'm not doing the dragons in order or in level orders, so I'm just gonna do Windsummer next. It's going to be fully commentated as well because it's a long fight, and I'm probably going to be talking about some stuff that I didn't like that was announced recently, like Dark Souls Enhanced Edition or whatever it's named. And there he goes, Abyssal High Dragon down. See you in the next video, guys. Take care.